Hey, Nims.
So, that was really cool. That was really,
I
really
hate
cool.
my life. I hate my life.
I know you have no orbs.
I love the Fallen Heroes banner so much. The other collection I have is that I have every Fallen Hero because I love them.
I think I have
Why
all
do
of
you
them
do-
too. Oh yeah, no, I'm missing Silica, but almost. Yeah.
I got Pity Broken Fire twice. Why do they have to do this to me? Especially since Lyon's there. I've been waiting for that.
Guys, I'll just be frank.
I'm
Like
sad.
the past 3-4 months of banners have all just been hot fire. Every banner I've just liked basically.
It's making me sad.
What happened to the good old days with skipping? I mean, I still skip, guys, but like if
There's
I
no
had the
ban-
orbs, I'd do it.
We left skipping back in 2019.
Yes. So ever since the TMS banner, I've just seen banner that I've just liked and liked and liked.
Mm-hmm.
And this is no exception.
Not even close.
Lyon easily has the coolest looking animation.
That animation, I can't believe they actually used. Do you want to know what that animation refers to?
Isn't it the demon that possessed him?
Yeah, so basically one of the Demon King for Morty's attacks is Ravager, where he literally just punches you. And so they emulate that with his tome.
Yeah, okay. Oh man. By the way, before we start, what were your guesses for Fallen Heroes? I don't like to guess, but for me, my closest guess
Lyon.
was my closest guess was Lyon. Yes, that was it. For everything else, I was hoping for Fallen Grail. But yeah, I
wasn't expecting Grail because there's no art or anything implying that.
I know, but I was hoping for it, you know.
I'm just surprised they actually decided to put a Cypher alt here.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh yeah, you're right. This is a Cypher art. I've seen this before.
One of the two that everybody talks about, like, nonstop.
Yep.
Yeah, just saying, freaking, they have no excuse now. They have to put Cypher in, son.
Yep,
At least they have no excuse to put Fallen Crom in.
Yeah, my best
Sorry,
guess.
I wanted to interrupt
Fuck
you
off,
for a
man.
third time.
My
Sorry, go
best
ahead,
guess
back.
for who would have actually been on this was actually Fallen Julia.
I
couldn't have guessed
heard
that.
about Julia, but I honestly, I haven't played Genealogy and I don't know the full details. I kind of forgot that happens.
Yeah. Also, Fallen Julia still gets completely fucking wrecked by Legendary Julia.
It's actually kind of
Yeah,
funny
that's-
how that works.
That's funny how it works, but I'm glad you got light and dark. That's so good.
Light and dark on a regular banner unit. Yee.
That's
Terrifying.
I have a feeling Fallen Julia might actually be 166 BST.
I don't want to agree with that right now. I'm still saying 162, which is normal mage standards, not trainee. The only one that might be trainee is Corrin, as of right now.
Yeah, we'll see though.
I mean, Julia has never been trainee. Corrin was trainee 2 times already.
Yeah.
And the only reason why Tiki was because she's a lolly dragon. Pretty simple.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, let's go over the heroes because I want to start with the one I have the most issues with, and it's your first hero. Okay, let's be frank, guys. He looks super cool, yes, but Fallen Female Corrin didn't make sense to me. I know technically Corrin can go on a rampage. I played Fates enough to know that.
Has to.
He almost killed Azura. Good thing he woke up, because I would have been really upset. Anyways, yes, it's kind of technically there, but still, I didn't like it.
Most characters only have like one chapter where they're actually fallen heroes.
Yeah,
That just has how it is.
right. It's like not a big thing, really. So, anyways, my other thing that I don't like about him is they basically took Fallen Female Corrin and then just improved it. Because Ravage Breath is basically Brutal Breath with 1 less stat point, but the ability to guard.
Savage
Brutal Breath
Breath
is
has
1
a
less.
ceiling of 6.
Yeah, from 6 to 5.
So it's 1 more, but Brutal Breath has guard. And it's also attack speed +3 difference.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's...
There's
I mean,
Well, there's-
the main thing that keeps falling female Corrin meta, I think, is that she's
colorless.
colorless.
That's right.
yeah.
He being blue, he'll be probably one of the best blue dragons, but I don't think he's going to be as significant a meta threat just because you can use green.
Especially not on Astra season.
Okay, I don't see female Corrins.
I don't see dragons in Astra season.
I don't see them anyways. So I don't think it's about a meta thing.
Still, it's one of those things where he just will not make an appearance there at all.
Especially as an Astra unit.
Yeah,
I mean,
whereas fallen
Thracer
female Corrin, if she's able to get to Thracer, then she can still do shit tons of damage.
Here's the thing, I don't see fallen female Corrins. I'm just saying in general play though, this is just a better kit. Brutal Breath, better than Ravage Breath. Attack Speed Solo 4, obviously better than Attack Speed Solo 3. Sudden Panic has its uses, but people don't use it.
It's a great skill, not on her.
Not on her, right. Null Follow is just better. She didn't even have a C skill, so Rouse Speed Defense automatically wins. It's just a better kit.
Even though it's on Ferdinand.
Well, yeah, but it's just a better kit, is my point.
It's kind of like, it's like when they demoted Hone Attack on Fallen Celica, or rather put it on Fallen Celica. It's already on a 3-star unit. It might as well just be here.
But I want to also highlight that I think there's going to be BST advantage for, this new Fallen Corrin over female Corrin.
If this one gets that, then he'll have to be 180, which is insane.
Wait, female Corrin is how much again?
173.
She got trained.
Ah. Okay, that'll be interesting. Because if the BST is nearly the same, Corrin still has advantage. But I still think special cooldown charge -1 on foe per attack is such a significant thing.
It's kind of like Percival versus Sirius sort of thing, where you kind of choose between either a slightly more egregious condition, but more guard, or just go flat and easy, but you get more stats. It's kind of what you're looking at here.
Okay, anyways, I think he's going to be excellent.
I think he's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, this kid is also super, super clean. There's nothing I would change.
Absolutely. No, I wouldn't change anything. You could argue to change Rouse, but with solo units, Rouses aren't a bad option.
Yeah, Corrin wants to stay alone anyways, so why not just give him Rouse speed defense?
Yeah.
But with that in mind, when his Brutal Breath triggers fully, he gets 11 extra defense, 11 extra speed, 5 extra res, and 5 extra attack. Yeah. And then, of course, when attack speed solo triggers, he gets another 7 attack and 7 speed. So, very, very dangerous. Tons of stats. And that guard ability actually just puts it all together perfectly. That's the one thing. Yeah. That's the one thing female Corrin really needed. I've seen people like. Actually, I don't remember anymore. It's been forever since I've seen a female Corrin. But I feel like people have tried to give her some kind of guard function.
Maybe. It's mostly just they gave her no follow-up DC.
Yeah.
But they keep attack speed, so this is kind of just taking what Fallen Female Corrin can and wants to do and condensing it into one build. Kind of just like the revised edition, if you want to put it that way.
Oh yeah, that's a much better way to put it. So just like Fallen Female Corrin, I would also just argue this comes down to, do you think you need DC or not? Because putting DC in really hampers her, or him in this case. Because that soul skill just works perfectly at its perfect synergy with his breath, so it's up to you. But honestly, I've always been for Fallen Tiki for DC purposes. What she has it in breath, and then Fallen Corrin for up close, just keeping the solo skill.
Basically, what I do.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that DC would hamper Fallen Corrin either version, simply because the effect of the base weapon is so powerful.
They're so good already.
Yeah, I mean, it is a lower amount of effective stats, but the fact that it counters more units is still something to take note of.
And it's still not like your stats are bad, keeping in mind, even Fallen Female Corrin was up to date with these new infantry, BST-wise.
Yep.
Her stats weren't anything to joke about either. That speed is insane.
Yeah.
Prior to... who was our first normal infantry, not trainee, to have 172 or 173?
You sure?
Yeah.
Wasn't it Adrift?
Right.
Oh, wait,
Brave
no.
Alm.
No, that was BST trainee.
Oh, BST trainee.
Brave Alm got to 172. So prior to Brave Alm, it was only Fallen Female Corrin, Sothis, and Na as
and
the
Adrift
infantry
Corrins.
No, the Adrift Corrins had 168.
Oh, no, they were 168. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just have access to 10 dragon flowers instead of only 5.
Yeah, so you might as well just treat them that way.
Yeah,
Outside
Fallen
score.
Female Corrin, Na, and Sothis were the only infantry prior to Brave Alm capable of reaching the 175 bracket.
Mhm.
And that's part of what made her so insane back then. If male Corrin decides to keep the trend up, then I think that's just insane in general, because that would put him on par with armors of this generation, which is just kind of stupid. But I wouldn't put it above him.
Yeah, I think there's a chance for it. It didn't make sense when
I
Fallen
hope-
Corrin.
It's a
I
totally
hope
feasible
they
chance.
don't do that.
I'm not gonna bother myself too much either way,
Whatever.
but
yeah.
it's gonna be terrifying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, just going back. Here's the thing. I would argue DC works if you want to keep the breath, and I would absolutely argue you want to keep the breath. I don't want to hear it this year as well, where people are like, "Lightning breath on Fallen Corrin, such a good idea." Shut up. No, it's
I
not.
don't-
It's
Just
not.
stop.
It's not a good
Just
idea.
use regular distant counter. Your A slot isn't gonna do better than brutal breath,
Yeah. It's
No.
or ravaging breath for that matter.
yeah.
Or savage
So I'm just saying,
Savage.
if you want to do DC, do it. Just don't replace the breath. That breath has to stay. That's
Mhm.
just like last year. I
That
made
is
that argument last year
entirely
too.
Too good.
Yeah.
Uh,
Anyways, kit clean, concise. Only thing you might replace is C skill, but come on, that's synergetic as well. Everything's synergetic here.
Yeah, I'd
Special
probably
maybe
do
too, but that's about it.
yeah. Glimmer's a good special though.
Why does he look so good? He looks like a werewolf, by the way. Doesn't that give you that
Kinda-
feel? Those eyes,
Giving me
especially.
Wolfling vibes.
Yeah. Damn, he looks so good.
As always, love the Fallen Heroes art, and no excuses. No change here, rather.
Hmm. Next, the Demon King, Lyon. Oh my god.
Can't believe they actually did it.
This was my only
This-
guess. The only hero that I could think of. And he looks so good. Holy crap.
Oh, I'm so happy and at the same time so angry.
Yeah. If you guys real quick, if you guys forgot how the story goes for in Sacred Stones, basically, you know, Lyon got dumped by Ephraim and he became a fallen hero. That's basically how it went.
Oh, shut up, Nims.
They were such a good couple, but Ephraim
Nims,
chose
you're an
his
idiot.
sister. He chose his sister, and Leon's heart couldn't handle
Nims, you're
it.
an idiot.
Okay, sure. Anyways, fanfic aside, Blood Tome. Blood Tome is just a much better Noglafar, by far.
Or any Raven Tome.
Yep. Oh man, I can't believe it. This is easily the best Raven Tome in the game. Yeah.
Without doubt.
The
Without dispute.
question with this, though, is does it provide the Raven effect against melee colorless units or not? Because that is still part of the same
Also-
sentence.
And if foe is also colorless, I would
Yeah,
assume maybe not. So it wouldn't count
Yeah.
Connect. Or Fallen
yeah.
Ike.
Canagus, Valuria, Fallen
Valuria.
Female Corrin,
Leanne.
Fallen Tiki.
Yeah,
that's
it
a
would probably
good
not
point.
count those.
Okay.
So you can't do a CC build as easily.
In the past, with how they've phrased and separated things, I've been so confused. So I will wait. But yeah, what you're saying makes more sense to me. It's looking like they have to be bow, dagger, magic, or staff for both parts of the function, both functions to work, which is AOE reduction by 80% and 50% damage from the first attack.
Yeah, so it could also color colorless tomes, which is pretty nice.
Well, actually, it's not first
I
attack;
hate
it's all attack.
Yeah, all attacks 50% reduced.
What the heck? That's so stupid. So you hit him twice. It's actually the same thing as hitting him one time
Correct.
in terms of damage.
I mean,
wow.
special aside.
Special
Yeah.
aside.
Yeah, you do not go after Leon from range, basically.
Nope.
Yeah,
He's a straight mage counter.
You know, if he could do this color stuff up close too, he's just absolutely broken.
I mean, granted, it would just be the advantage part, but yeah,
Yeah, but still be pretty broken.
could be extremely broken.
Anyways, that AoE reduction 80%, it's nice to see that happen more and more often. Though the most frequent AoEs I see are still from Ophelia's, but second
Which-
place.
I may actually say it's pretty ironic. In the Japanese trailer, instead of Alm, he fights Ophelia.
They
She uses
changed
an AoE
heroes?
special to do
Yeah,
10
they did
damage.
a different. Yeah, they changed heroes between the trailers, which I just find really weird.
Wait, why would they
But-
do that?
I don't know. They just wanted to debut both, but they didn't want to do it both in the same trailer.
Huh? Okay, one sec, guys. Let me bring it up.
Yeah, I know you have it.
I have it.
Good job.
Yep.
All right, let's see. Oh, you're right, guys. What? Why would they make the trailers different? You're right. It's Ophelia. What?
Yeah.
She does 10 damage.
10 damage with the AoE, and then 11 in combat. Granted, he's a green unit, but
Still.
honestly, I can't figure out. That's not on a base Ophelia, by the way. It looks like plus 10, maybe plus attack. I honestly don't know. But it's not a base one, for reference.
Okay, well, damn.
Yeah.
How often do they do that? Usually the trailers are exactly the same. What the?
That's the first time I think they've done that outside of the pair-ups.
I've never seen. Yeah, I have just never seen this before, guys.
I think they specifically want us to know that Lyon's anti-meta.
Okay, so for that reason and that reason alone, the most frequent AoE hero I still see nowadays in Ether raids, still Ophelia. It still hasn't changed. And who's perfect for screwing that up? Lyon and Nagi. But Lyon,
Who's a
because he's the hero we're talking about now.
He's a green unit, too, so...
The-
Ouch.
But between Lyon and Nagi, the biggest issue with Nagi is that she's basically hyper focused on hard countering Ophelia and more of a soft counter for
Colorless.
legendary Alm.
Yeah.
More
She has
specifically.
Raven Tone, but that's it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, just the AoE.
Whereas with Lyon, he's basically no ranged colorless.
All range, no,
ranged
range
units in general. Just no.
Yeah, no, he's a much more general ranged counter, which I think is pretty interesting. Especially since the only red... Well, I guess red mages are actually not that uncommon with Lysithea and Lilina running around, but...
By the way, Nino
Even
bonus,
them.
Nino bonus, Nino bonus.
Come on, Nagi, Nagi. Don't
Come on,
lose.
Team Nino, we can do this. My Nino's about to lose this battle, by the way. She's alone. Everyone died. Whatever. Oh, yeah, she's pretty dead. Anyways. Okay. Back to Lyon. Yeah, my Nino's dead.
After over a year, also,
Mhm.
our second unit with Null Sea Disrupt.
Doesn't have distant
So-
counter, which is important
Wait.
to note.
You're right. It was just Nyla. That's it. That was it.
Yep, that was the only way you could get Null C. First time,
And
we're deviating from that.
yep, Lyon is also a very strong answer to cav lines as well, especially the ones with pesky staves.
Yeah, Veronica cav lines are straight dead.
Veronica, not just Veronica, but like archers too. Like Lynn's,
Yeah.
like the Halloween,
Reinhardt,
Brave
Being
Lynn.
toasted.
Corded, whichever one it is. Yeah? Yeah, Reinhardt
Reinhardt.
as well.
Reinhardt just gets completely fucking stonewalled by this guy. I love it.
Yeah. So like this is actually such a useful utility hero for Ether raids. Those cav lines, this will solve it easily.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that anything magic besides maybe Lysithea that goes against Lyon is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of the fact that he probably won't double them, ever.
I don't. Well, you could just give him QR if you're worried about that. But he
Yeah,
might
you
just
can-
one-shot them. How hard is he hitting here?
I did some rough stat calcs, so
He's hitting a
basically,
60.
yeah, it's heavy. So Lyon, according to my calculations, has about 40 HP, obviously, 40 attack, and 31 defense is what I can easily conclude. And then I could rough guesstimate like 34 res and 17 speed. I'll have to do some more running on that one to figure it out.
Julia Hype it is. Thanks, BlazeBoob. Wow, $14
Wow.
super chat. Thank you so much. And yeah, Julia Hype. Also have to mention this is easily the hottest Julia I've ever seen. She...
Got a thing for crazy, don't you?
I do, but her boobs are also like very active here. She's not wearing a bra. Guys, she's not wearing a bra. I just noticed.
Isn't she also something like 16, maybe?
Those are
Yeah.
huge for a six. Anyways, we're not done with Leon. Let's go back.
Yeah.
Back it up.
I know that Lysithea was mentioned. she's still going to have color advantage, and when you add that into the fact that she can use low cooldown specials that are still going to add stupid amounts of damage,
He's still dead.
she's still going to be capable of just one-shotting him outright.
If not, she'll probably two-shot. He's not
Yeah.
gonna kill on the retaliation.
Mm.
So,
likely.
not a universal counter, but for like 90% of units that you're fighting as a ranged, as far as ranged goes, he'll kill.
Yes.
Including Bravimond, which I find to be hilarious.
Wait, hold on. He's gonna counter Brian. Are you sure?
Well, let's put it
Positive.
this way. Bravimond will not be able to get the speed check off on him, for sure. The attack check, yes. But Lyon will get the 50% reduction advantage against Bravimond if it's one of those AoE ones that exists.
Mm-hmm.
That also goes away. You combine that with the fact that Bravimond impact, even if he runs impact, probably won't do much. Yeah. I'd say this is a pretty hard counter to him.
Oh, friggin' shit. I argued with one person on YouTube over this. They're like, Nibs, did you know every time they release a broken hero, you say they're broken, but the reality is, in a month or two, they release the counter.
I say it's usually about 6.
Yeah,
They-
the theory is
usually.
They
that
didn't
might have been like thrown away because the counter came out like a month later.
But in this case, it's literally a month later.
No, this has to be planned, 100%.
This
There's
is
no-
planned.
I think they knew that
They knew.
Bravimond
They knew.
They knew
That's so
Bravimond was gonna
stupid.
terrorize the meta.
Oh,
No, it's been like basically like so time. Oh jeez.
I think they just knew.
The only issue that Lyon is going to have against Bramimond is he won't get the bonus from Rouse Attack Res against Bramimond.
Yeah,
Other than that, Bramimond is basically fucked.
yeah. Not to mention, if you just bonus double speed, you might actually be able to double Bravimond, depending on your speed stat. Anyways,
also the fact that his bonus double is so stupidly broken.
I just find that kind of weird.
No, it's because,
Like-
well, yeah, it is kind of weird. You know, technically you could argue for distant defense 4 or something like that as well, but bonus double is a really nice touch.
It is.
Because it also gives him that offense function, instead of just being purely defensive, so long as you just buff him.
Oh, he already
Not
has
that
an
matters.
offense function. He
Not
has
that matters
ridiculous
against
attack.
Bramimond.
Oh, we're not, well, I'm talking past Bramimond, but yes.
Yeah. I guess the other nice thing is that Bravimond stops ally support, and Lyon has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, he's not even worried. Anyways, this is such a utility hero for Ether Raids. On either season, your solution to cab lines is right here. Your solution to AoE is right here. So long as they're not bait, like, so long as you can bait, like, yeah, so long as it's just a ranged bait, you'll be fine, essentially. I don't see him how he's going to lose.
I think the only awkward part is that there's no way that Soul is going to proc at an easy rate.
Oh, that's also true. Maybe infantry pulse teams? Huh.
Maybe.
Yeah, but I do think you need soul or some kind of sustain on him. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we looked
Something
at
like
Lyon
that.
versus Ophelia, which is, again, I find that so weird that they did Alm in English trailer and then Ophelia in Japanese trailer.
Really hammering it in.
Yeah.
God
He's a
damn.
good counter for L. Chrome too.
Oh, yeah.
They had to have planned ahead.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's a
you're
good
right.
point.
Legendary Chrome. He is so anti-meta.
He literally just, all this ranged meta that's been going on, Lyon has nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Except, again, Lysithea. Kyria probably can still get screwed, but
Well, yeah.
Lysithea.
But yeah, just
Lyon
to,
is sick of all this range shit going on.
exactly. Just to be clear, Lyon is in the average cab line. He's gonna screw that. He's gonna destroy that Reinhardt, destroy the 5-sweep archer, destroy whichever dazzling staff healer there is. He's just gonna run it all over. Ophelia's dead. Legendary Crom's dead. Like, he is so good.
I find it funny that Lyon is once again the anti-meta, seeing as how the original one
Was
basically was
anti-meta.
given the intention to counter specifically Lyn
Yeah.
in a time where there were so few counters to Lyn.
Yeah, he did it so admirably. I remember when I got Lyon, I built him instantly. I liked him back in the day. He doesn't really work anymore because he just gets overwhelmed, but it's nice to see him get refreshed, essentially.
Yeah. That said, I find it kind of funny that Lyon has 2 alts technically.
2 alts. Oh!
Lion is sick
as a
of the
dual
ranged
yeah,
stuff,
dual
so he
FM.
brought his own ranged stuff lol.
Let's see.
By ranged stuff, of course, he means punch.
Oh. Yeah, he just punches him.
He literally just slaps them for.
Leon will
They're
punch
big
you from
bull.
far away.
Also forgot to say thank you, Shad Zaber. Shad, thanks for the sub. Interesting name. Anyways, to our new Brawlers hero, I swear, they're not supposed to move that much if you're wearing a brawl. Just saying, those are way too active. Anyways,
Let's focus on the boobs, Nims.
yeah, this Julia's hot. Not just because she's a red mage, but like, not because she has one of the fiercest stares I've ever seen. But her kit is pretty amazing.
It's really sweet.
It's a
So
very
concise,
powerful
so
kit.
thorough.
Yep. As far as solo skills getting level 4, I'm surprised there isn't any sort of additional effect to it. Like there
Yeah,
are
one
with the
extra
bond
point.
skills.
One
I
extra
think
point.
it's really just there to give them the scoring opportunity.
Yeah.
So you can
That's
use
really
them.
the only thing that these have is score.
Because let's be honest, solos are already some of the best ace slots that aren't 300 SP.
Mhm.
Might as well just
Yeah.
give them a small bump.
But just 1 point, that felt kind of weird to me. I felt like there should be another.
I mean,
part
Fury
to it.
4 was just 1 point to everything, and then 2 more chip.
2 more
Life
chip,
and
but you can argue that 2 more chip is really important.
Yeah, you could.
And then there's also the fact that one more point to every stat is still pretty powerful.
Yeah, that's still 4
Yeah.
extra stats, however you look at it. Whereas this is literally just 2 extra points and that's it. Like they didn't do anything else to it. It's just, I don't know. I feel like solo 4 skills got kind of boring.
I don't mind them being boring though because they're so good.
Because when you look at Life and Death 4, it became 2 more attack, 2 more speed.
Yeah, life and death was such a high risk, high reward. I feel like they might as well
Yeah.
boost the reward heavy because you're still losing 5 defense and 5 res.
But they
I'm
didn't
half
jack up.
surprised they didn't do that.
But they didn't jack up the weaknesses. So, whereas with Life and Death 3 versus Life and Death 4,
Life
Life and Death 4 easily 100%. Whereas Attack Res Solo 3 versus Attack Res Solo 4, I wouldn't really care. It's just 1 extra point in both.
Yeah,
this is not a game
which
changer.
I'm fine with because honestly, it just means that if I want to use them for score, I can get solo 4. Otherwise, I'm not hurting much to use solo 3.
Right. So I'm just gonna say it's more for just scoring. That's it.
Yeah.
But
Pretty much.
here's the thing, guys. The scoring argument doesn't really work because guess what? In every example I just gave so far, they all score. Life and Death 4, Darting Blow 4, whatever. They all score.
Yeah, it's just a matter of having the extra build flexibility.
Yeah.
By
I'm just saying,
having
I
access to
felt like it should have had one more thing at least, but sure.
maybe +8, but that's about all I would give it.
Yeah, +8
Though
would
it was
have made
Well,
sense.
I
+8
will
would have been
say-
the natural, +8 would have been pretty much just the same step that 1 to 2 and 2 to 3 is.
Yep. That's
Pretty
why I think it makes more
Can we
sense.
just note something funny here?
Sure, what is it?
Legendary Edelgard just came out with Attack Res Solo 3.
Wait.
However, Legendary Edelgard is still the only unit in the game with Attack Res Solo that is not red.
That's such a
Yes.
weird thing to note. Why are you even noting that?
Because somebody really likes to hunt the red pool for Attack Res Solo, apparently, duh.
Okay, interesting.
But yeah, no, I just find it kind of funny that not even 10 days later, they released the Tier 4 version of it.
Yeah, true.
Feels kind of mean thinking about it.
I mean, to be fair, Edelgard having 2 300 SP skills and a new March version would have been a bit much.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fair.
But let's go over the big things. Dark Scripture. Dark Scripture is like, I haven't seen a write-up like this ever since who's the really loud guy who's a red mage?
Julius?
Julius. I haven't seen something like this since
Her
Julius.
brother?
Yeah,
Yes.
her brother.
There's a reason for that.
I forgot his name, okay. I haven't used him. I made him a 5-star and I just haven't used him.
I mean, the problem is that unlike Julia, Julius gives himself weakness to Falchion.
Yeah. Which
Like
also
a
doesn't
joker.
really make sense, but yeah, if they're not effective against dragons, he gets extra what?
He inflicts attack -6, which at the time was amazing, but you look here and it's literally
It's-
just if solo attack res -6 and follow up attack.
Okay. So entire point I'm trying to make out here is, Julius is dead. He was already dead, but now he's absolutely dead because Julius is just going to be better in every way. Okay. Dark Scripture. Attack +3, that's already super good. That's a 17 might tome essentially. If unit is not adjacent to ally, inflicts attack res -6 on foe during combat. That's huge. Dropping their attack by 6 essentially gives you 6 more defensive stats. Res by 6 allows you to attack, deal 6 more damage essentially. And if foe does not have effect, well, it could be more than 6, but you know what I mean. If foe does not have effect against dragons, unit makes a guaranteed fall attack. That is so good. The majority of heroes out there are not effective against dragons. You're just gonna double them, in other words.
Don't use her against Naga.
Yeah, so long as you don't fight Naga or Julia. Well, actually, that'll be interesting. Fallen Julia versus Julia.
Oh, she would get destroyed.
Yeah, I still think she'll beat base Julia, even without the effects.
Yeah, regular Julia and Deirdre are still gonna get hit pretty hard because of
They're
that
dead.
massive debuff
They don't have high
and
HP.
the color disadvantage.
They don't have high
Legendary
HP.
Legendary Julia on the other hand just gets fucking stomped.
Yes.
No, well, stomp.
Well, we'll stomp.
What's up?
Yeah. Fallen Julia. But
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
my mistake on the wording there.
Anyways, that makes her one of the most potent heroes in the game because, let's be frank here, she's gonna hit like a truck. What's your guess again on her attack?
I didn't guess her attack yet because I can't. I mean, I can, but it'll
Okay.
take a lot longer because I have to do a lot of extra stuff.
Let me see.
I'll figure it out later.
Let me see how hard she's hitting. 55 times 2. No, she's gonna hit
Yeah.
super hard. She's gonna be fine.
Granted, she has advantage here, but I'd assume probably, let's say 41 attack. Just a general guess right now. 41 attack. She'll probably.
Put her on par with Lysithea and Kyria.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm expecting her to pretty much be the same. I'm expecting her to be Kyria, but faster and lower defense.
Yep.
Like, let's just throw out some numbers here. How much damage
Maybe.
does her Iceberg do?
Oh,
No, she's definitely gonna have more defense. Iceberg does 23 damage, I believe. Yes.
Yep.
So that's about 46 res. You take off solo, 39.
Shit.
Yeah.
38.
So we're looking at let's.
Oh
38.
wait. Yeah.
38. It'd be 39 to 40. So
Yeah, 39.
conservative 39. That'd be
39, 40, yeah.
39 HP, 41 attack, 39 res. Leaves a little extra BST. So let's say like, just throwing out some numbers. I don't know how this actually reconciles. 24 speed with 21 defense. I don't know the exact numbers.
it makes perfect sense for her to have like no defense, but yeah, I expect her to hit super hard.
It won't even matter that she has low defense.
Yeah, it won't even
She
matter.
inflicts attack -8.
Yeah, it doesn't really
Yeah.
matter.
And also light and dark. That's basically lull everything, get
Mhm.
fucked.
Yes. Lull everything. Drop all stats by 2. No bonuses for you, and of course, disable skills that target a lower defense or res. AKA, she can actually go up against dragons and just use her high res to just tank the damage.
Yep. She may not have effectiveness against dragons, but this
I don't think
Julia
it
doesn't
matters.
really need it for the green ones.
Yeah.
No, not for the green ones. Like for Sothis, I think she actually.
Winter
could win.
Sothis
She
is
might
going
actually win
to
against
be-
Winter Sothis.
Hmm.
I would say less likely might, more likely will.
Yeah.
No, because Special Fighter Sirius means that Sothis will immediately retaliate with Sirius.
Okay.
Yes,
Good deal.
but Dark Scripture also gives Julia the guaranteed follow-up, and
Yes,
Winter
but she has to
Sothis
live
has
with
no
Sirius.
way of denying that.
And she has
She has to
13
she has to
extra
live.
res as well.
Well, the res won't matter here until she hits Iceberg.
No. I mean, to tank the damage.
Nah, Sothis hits defense.
Wait, what?
Except Light and Dark says no.
Oh
to
yeah,
that.
right. Light
That's
and
the
dark.
point I was trying to make. That's why you weren't making sense
mean-
to me.
Okay, yeah. Never mind.
Yeah.
That wasn't sense.
So that's why I'm like, so this is
Like
not gonna
dark.
hurt her at all, basically.
Sothis might hurt a little bit off.
Yeah,
Sirius,
serious. But
not
that's
much.
it.
I completely forgot how good that beast lot is for a second.
Yeah, that's why. Light and dark, the combination of all the extra res, she will kill dragons easily.
She will murder the green ones.
She will murder the green ones,
Yeah.
especially. And panic smoke.
Legendary Julia just kills every one of them, but this one will
Except for
especially
Winter
kill.
Sothis.
Yeah, except for Sothis.
Okay, but Legend Julia is mostly anti-dragons, though she's good at other things as well. But this
Yeah.
is like anti-everything. basically.
It's basically Legendary Julia, but for much more convoluted condition, you can also follow up.
It's starting to feel like a Kyria that can double. That's what it feels like to me.
It's Kyria that can double, but probably will have
Yeah.
no defense and isn't supportive.
Okay, but the other thing was Panic Smoke. I can't believe they threw that in. That is such an ideal C skill.
That's such
Jesus.
an ideal. Like, you have no buffs, and then after combat, those buffs are now panicked.
Yep.
Yup.
That is so
Doesn't
good.
case.
This kit. This is another one of those cases where you don't really touch anything in the kit. This is perfect.
Unless you want to meme her defense or something, which she could probably be like Brahmimanda and meme her defense, let's be totally honest here.
You could. Yeah.
She would be able to get away with using Sturdy Impact pretty well.
Oh yeah, definitely Impact. Like, Mirror Sturdy Impact would be very good. You can argue to keep solo, but if you want to go on the pure flare phase, then yeah. Keeping in mind, though, that Julia does have dual phase. It does not matter if she initiates, so she can be used as a pure mage counter as well.
Yeah, good pointer, because I forgot all about that. And if foe does not have effect against dragons, unit makes a guarantee fall attack. So, stay alone, she makes a guarantee fall attack offensively or defensively. That's why she's super powerful. Oh, Jesus, she's so stupid.
It's almost as easy as Reagan Leaf, which is just an attack check on one of the highest attack units.
Or bonus movement. Also, Julia has 2 alts before her half-brother Seliph has even 1.
That's okay. Self is a guy. Okay,
Self is a
anyway.
guy.
Next.